gentlemen and ladies, gentlemen, ladies, ladies and gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Surgeon Simulator 2013. Now between my last video and this one, I actually completed the heart transplant surgery. And I'm going to go through and actually show you how it's done. I managed it in 7 minutes and 36 seconds. I got a B rating, which, you know, in the world of life-saving, I think is respectable. But actually what we're going to begin with is this reception area was actually cluttered with little Easter eggs, little fun things, and I'm going to run through some of the ones I found now. The phone number for Trisha on the post-it note is a double egg. 01904 is the area code for Yorkshire, while 1904-2013 was the Steam release date for the game. The MyPad on the desk isn't touchscreen, but can be written on with the pen, though not the pencil. The diazepam pills on the desk have some interesting dosage instructions. Each tablet to be taken with water or eaten with a ready meal. Adults 1 to 6 times daily, depending on level of anxiety. Roll a dice if not sure. Common side effects can include nausea, visions of grandeur, and swollen elbows, forearms, and genitals. Do not inhale. If problems persist, consult a registered GP. Tell him that I sent you. Yes, me. Bottle of diazepam tablets, UKP 10 mg. The Stick-It glue stick informs you it can be used to stick together paper, cardboard, and among other things, skin. The keyboard hides vital info. Pick it up and turn it over to find product info, including the social media links to the company and developers' Twitter accounts. The floppy disks on the desk can be inserted into the computer. Eject the disk detailing the controls and pop in the Deep Dungeons of Doom disk to see a screen from a previous Boss Studios game, while the Britannia 88 disk that is unlocked after completing the heart transplant shows a Windows 3.1 style tutorial of the procedure. Answering the phone reveals some interesting insight into Nigel's life, and just what happens with some of these organs.
Hi there, how you doing, Nigel? Not that it's any of my business, but last time I saw you, you did seem to be on quite a lot of drugs. I'm slightly worried about you, my friend. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hello there, Nigel. Was that you I saw down on the high street the other night, wearing a green surgical gown covered in blood and a mask? Oh, there's something to be said for a fashion statement, but it's not Halloween yet, mate. Hi, Nigel. Nigel, I've just been trying out some of that tripe you dropped off. It's absolutely superb. I'm just wondering when you might be dropping some more out.
Dave, your landlord. I hope you're aware you've been treading great big dirty red footprints all over the flat. There's more people live here than you know, you great selfish git.
Yeah, Nigel, you're right, kid. I'm just wondering what's been going on with that mystery meat you've been selling me. Half my customers think it's absolutely lovely. The other half have been puking their guts up. Well, not that I mind you. I'll just put it back into the kebabs. Catch you later. Ciao.
So I hope you enjoyed that. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the heart transplant. I'm just going to quickly run through it as fast as I can to try and just show you how I don't know if this is the best way to do it, or but it's the way I found to do it. The first thing to do is to ghost your hand through the covering. Just take that back. There you go. If you're feeling discreet, you can cover the patient's face in it, because he don't want to see it. He don't want to see this. Now go to the sort of motorised bone saw. Make sure you're cutting through your own thumb. That is very important. If you're not so you're going to make sure it's very sharp. So you do the thumb test there. Then, as long as you've got a good grip on it, you want to cut through each of the ribs in turn. You want to try and be as close to the skin as possible to the edge of the cavity. This will give you a bit more room to work with. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to change my grip so I've got a bit better angle on the saw. There we go, that's a bit better. Carry on cutting. And there's the last one. Now you want to try and get as clean a cut as possible. The more bone fragments you have, the slightly harder it is to find things. But I've got it fairly close. It's also good to note that the more you snag the skin or any vital organs, the blood loss rate, which you can see in the top right, will increase, which means the timer, which is blood level, will go down faster. So we're going to take out the rib cage. I didn't quite get that last one. So I'm going to use the drill for this. Hold it at a weird angle, but I'm just going to break that last. Oh, no, wait. Ah, yeah, this corner. Going to break that last bit. There we go. Now the ribs are free. While the drill clips do my hand. Take out the ribcage. I like to place it on his face as a ceremonial mask. There you go, Bob. Okay, so now we have an open chest cavity. Lungs here, stomach. Something that's pointed out to me during the last video is I'm not actually wearing any gloves. This isn't exactly hygienic. So, if there's anyone watching from, I don't know, the Centre for Disease Control, do we have that in England? I don't know. Don't watch this bit as I reach in with my ungloved hand, possibly unwashed, to remove the lungs. I used to put them over here. It's probably better you don't put them near the scalpels, because we're only using these, so I'm going to put them on this table here. Having done that, so you can take out both lungs and the liver. Oops. This is why I said you need to try and get the ribs as close to the skin as possible, because the lungs are very difficult to remove if they're still long bits of rib. Which means you get a bit of better access. So we have the liver here. Very nice, I thought. Put that in this cup here. And here we have the last few things. So once you've removed the lungs and the liver, you now need to remove the esophagus. Now, you'll notice... Oh. Okay, it's also vitally important that you lose your Casio calculator watch inside the patient's chest cavity. Otherwise, you know, people talk about a biological clock, and there it is. Oh dear, I'm going to hell for that one. So the esophagus, as I was saying, you can't actually remove it. See, I can grab hold of it and wrench it, but it doesn't go anywhere. What you need to do is grab a scalpel. Let's go for this one. Now, the Easter eggs at the start showed you which scalpels to use. I tend to ignore that. So you want to cut at both ends. I don't think you actually have to remove the stomach. I certainly don't. But having done that, there you go. Put the scalpel back carefully. Remove the patient's esophagus. So we're still doing it. It's still got 3 litres of blood. Plenty. This is probably a good time to check you have your donor heart. Look at that, on ice. Lovely. We need to remove these arteries here. Once again, let's go for this scalpel. I believe it's referred to as a heart scalpel. So, let's just cut away. Now this bit, you will increase your blood loss rate. You'll know when you've done enough cutting, when the heart stops beating. There we go, we have a removed heart. A bit of blood spurting, but nothing to worry about. So, we're going to take the donor heart, and we're going to turn him into a Time Lord. So you have 2 hearts. So you want to pop that heart in at about 240 degrees in a preheated chest cavity. And there we are. Looks fine to me. I'm sure he'll live. I'm quite glad you don't have to put the organs back, because the amount of damage I've done, I'm pretty sure he's going to need lung transplants and liver transplants as well. Oops. So, 5 minutes, and not my best. It was only a C, but it was a fairly rough go. Now, the next surgery after this one is the kidney transplant. Now this is a double kidney transplant. You'll notice Bob, he's back again. Poor guy, he's had it rough of late. He's only just got a new heart, and then it turns out that he's, is it diabetic I'm thinking of? Probably diabetic. And now he needs these new livers, new kidneys here, which come with a free Casio calculator watch. Once again, make sure you can ghost your hand through, and lift that up. And here we have, yeah, and just in there, just peeking out, you can see Bob's new heart. Slight confession to make now we get to this point. I don't know how to do this level, so I'm going to have an attempt now, but don't expect it to be good. So, something new in this level, you get this new piece of equipment, you get a laser. Yeah, see? You got to be careful, because I don't think you can turn it on and off, so you want to be careful with it, because you will just cut straight through it. Use it to burn out the ribs. Ooh, see how my blood loss rate suddenly increases. Can't really turn it on, obviously you have to sort of swoop in, zap what you want, and zap out again. So let's cut out the ribs. I'm just going to burn through the rest of his rib cage. Just give us a bit of room to work with. Oh god. Nah. So yeah, that kind of increased his blood loss rate, but who cares? Pop that back. Safety first. Yeah, that'll just happily burn through the table there. Let's move these bits of rib. Let's get out of there. Can I get his liver out of here, maybe? Like I say, I don't know how to do something. I'm not even sure where the kidneys are. I checked Grey's Anatomy before this, and they said the best place for your kidneys to be is in a pie. Again. I think they're behind. I think I can just see one poking out there. So I'm guessing I have to get through the intestines. Okay. I can't seem to get at the liver. Oh, no, wait. Yep. Come in. There we go. Nice. Fresh liver. I can get in there. Maybe it means I can now remove other things. Now I've got a bit of room. Still can't yank out the intestines. Stomach maybe? Ooh, let's go to the scalpels. Maybe there's a scalpel I can use. Oh, no, actually, we haven't got much blood left. So, there's no time for precision. We're going to have to go properly remove some things here. We can saw out the intestines maybe. Let's give that a good old rake through there. Oh god, only 800 millilitres. Oh, I don't think that made any difference whatsoever. Maybe the lower inner, smaller? I'm going to brush off my anatomy. No, that's not going anywhere, and he's about to run out of blood. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. But hopefully, before the next video is ready, I'll have come up with a plan. Let's give it another go. So, ghost hands through, up and over. See, removing the rib means you can get to the liver. But, oh no, actually, maybe I can get the liver out first. Maybe I don't have to worry about ribs then. That might make things a little easier. That means I don't have to do too much cutting. But do I have a... Oh, yes, I do. I have exactly what I need here. Pills. Oh. I think that's empty. Oh, that's a shame. I could have done with a... Could have done with something to steady my nerves. Oh well. Get that out of the way and get the bone saw instead. I think the reason I lost that one so quickly was I lasered through something vital. What's the problem with lasers? No? I'm clearly the surgical equivalent of a stormtrooper. I'm sure he doesn't need most of these ribs. I think they're spare. Carefully place your bone saw back where it came from. And then remove the liver again. Come on, liver. Come here, liver. That's a good liver. Now there are some tweezers there. I don't think we've really quite got finesse to grab them. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe the game's coded in such a way that you can sort of, it'll tweeze automatically. The Casio calculator watch. Not doing much for me. Oh, I'll grab the edge of the table. Come here, tweezers. I have to tweeze something. Something must be twizzed. Okay. Oh. Did I get that? Oh no, I've just pushed it under the kidneys. Oh wait, there's another pair of tweezers. That's the thing about surgery. Yeah, come prepared. I wish this game had voice commands. I could just say tweezers stat. So can I get the liver out using those? Oh no, I can't. Apparently, I just jammed them into his lung. Oh no. Oh. No, what I've done instead is left them inside. There we go. See, look at that. Perfect tweezer holding. Ah, look at that, the finesse. Let's try and tweeze. Tweeze? No, I don't think the tweezers are... Oh, I can't get them out now. Okay, go ahead, tweezers. Yeah, there we go. Are there any other new tools? I've got my drugs. Got a pencil. Pen, maybe. Now I have to go in by hand again. Try and get that last bit of liver out. And get a bit of... Oh, no, I nearly had it. Nearly had it. If anyone from the NHS is watching, and you're worried about cuts, don't worry. I will do this job for the cheap. Look at that. I now know what a liver is. That's a start. I can identify it. It's the brown one. I know a way to do it. I've still got plenty of blood. Where's my drill? That was worked last time in the last video. It should work now. The old... sake, if I'm quick... God. I hope I can sort of... just hoping to twizzle it out with... That was not a tactic that went down well. So there we go. So the next level is a double kidney transplant, which as yet I haven't quite got the hang of. As my drill majestically and somberly flies through the air, flipping over, as the handle rotates and smacks Bob in the shoulder, we will return to the main menu. So, hopefully, the next time we meet, I will have completed the kidney transplant, and I'll be on to the last, the brain transplant. Nothing but the most experimental of surgical procedures performed here. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.